You know, if I pass all the tests, I'm definitely going to California. I'm going to be a criminal lawyer.
Appreciate you, Mr. Wire.
Of course, it all takes about 20 years.
But we'll be dead by then.
Well, I believe in having a goal. That way you succeed. Actually, that's your trouble. You've no ambition. Ambition.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. All right, welcome back. We got some iRacing for you guys today. It's your boy Blue as always. NASCAR iRacing Series at Richmond Raceway. What up, Raven? Ben Brook. Tripix going with that 3-week stream streak. You have not missed a stream in 3 weeks. That is just unbelievable. But thank you so much for being here consistently and supporting the stream. All right. The beautiful blue game Chevy Camaro ZL1. She's sexy, ain't she? Man, I made some edits. You can't really see it too well because it's sun setting in Richmond, and yeah. But I put like a carbon fiber texture in the gray area rather than just a flat gray. And the if you notice, the older livery had my blue pattern as well, which I phased out for this specific livery, but I have a few different variations of my livery. But we did not qualify because I didn't really see a point to. Let's go ahead and kill the music and we'll get a mic check. Alright. I mentioned earlier that my Windows updated this week and it kind of screwed up all my sounds, so I gotta get all that stuff back figured out and working. I did a race yesterday on iRacing, not for stream, but just for fun. And not that streaming is not fun, but you know, I wasn't streaming when I did it. And the in-game audio was all screwed up, like I couldn't actually hear everybody else talking. So, but now we're good. Now we got everybody talking loud and clear. Thank you guys for the mic check. All right, beautiful. Minute 15 till we start rolling. I'm just gonna take a few less.
Radio check.
All right, we got our crew chief on board. And let's hop in the car and make sure everything else sounding good. 200 laps around Richmond Raceway. I believe this is gonna be about a 50% race, and we streamed NASCAR Heat 4 earlier. You can already see the difference, and I mean in the sound and in the way the cars look and everything. Like it's NASCAR Heat is just a bit more flashy and shiny. Everything's a bit more shiny, a bit more flashy, a bit more perfect looking, you know what I mean? iRacing is a little bit more rugged looking, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like it's the more realistic way to look at racing. It's like a little bit more rugged. The cars are gonna get dirty over time. The track surfaces are gonna get worn out. The walls are all kind of, you know, textured, and the fans are all kind of eating hot dogs. But
I'm gonna be riding around, so if you get around on me, I'll let you by.
Hopefully we'll have a pretty clean race. I'm predicting to get quite a few, quite a lot
You got a copy?
of stuff. Yes, sir, I'm here. But plan on getting quite a lot of cautions in this race. Not really from people wrecking each other, but
yeah, I just need you to key up so I can use
tricky. There we go. I know, right? IFNG, no enemies this time. I hope not. Alright, we're gonna be starting at 30th. Wow, 32 cars. So that's all the way in the back. But again, that's kind of what I wanted. We just gotta be careful back here that we don't get caught up in any trouble. Again, let me know if check the sounds are good. I don't want the engine to get too loud. I won't be able to make any changes until the next yellow flag. Pacific Aviation, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well, man. So I think I've decided. I haven't seen anything. Have you guys seen anything on Infinite Flight from their Friday Night Flight? Have they announced that yet? Because I haven't seen it. They usually have announced it by now. But what I'm planning on doing as of now is obviously today has been NASCAR pretty much. We did NASCAR Heat earlier, and we're doing his NASCAR iRacing series race now. And then tomorrow, I'm thinking that we spend some time doing some road course racing with the GT races. I want to do 2 races. I want to do GT Le Mans, and I want to do another racing series in the Ferrari 488. All right, going green this time. 200 laps around Richmond. The green flag is out. We're in 30th. Not gonna. Ooh, he almost ran me the heck over. Oh, he spun himself out. And there's the first yellow. We didn't even make 1 lap around this tiny track. But
I wouldn't mind it.
Wow. We almost got taken out. But my strategy, as what it always is in these NASCAR iRacing series races, is usually just kind of hang out, like kind of, you know, just kind of do laps. Like I'm trying to put down clean laps, not trying to really race anybody. Just, you know, kind of hang out. And then at the end of the race, then we start pushing, then we start racing. Because in the beginning, again, like we just got a caution before the first, like before the leader even got around the track one time. So I'm predicting that people will wreck a bunch in the beginning of the race, which is not exciting at all. Like I personally, like running caution laps over and over is not fun. Like it's not. I mean, it's just not. So you want to get some green flag running, some green flag racing past the 10.
Sorry, wrong channel.
So Raven, when are you gonna get iRacing? Like, what's your plan? Didn't you? Do you have a computer, or you don't have a computer yet? Or like, what's stopping you from getting on iRacing? Because I love getting new people into iRacing and then helping them get through the ranks. Like I love doing that. And it's really interesting, I guess, because now that I'm in A class in all the series, you know, I can kind of help other people. Like, okay, this is what you need to do to get there as fast as you can. And these are tips and these are things to watch out for because there's a lot of stupid people out there. All right, wow, we're already in 20 seconds somehow. So I'm gonna pit.
Activate limiter. Box in 4, 3.
Wow, our stop is like right here.
1. Box now.
Here we go.
What bring out that caution?
San Francisco and LAX. Yeah, I'll pass.
What an idiot.
But thanks for checking for me.
When has that ever been funny?
A long time.
What do I think of iOS 13 that came out today?
that
I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know it came out today. My phone has been begging me to update it, and I kept denying it, so I didn't realize that's what that was. But I'll probably update it later. But I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I haven't looked up anything online. I haven't updated mine either. So I guess later on tonight I will update it. Matter of fact, I probably could do it like right now. Matter of fact, let's just do it right now.
Don't tempt me.
I'm gonna update it right now.
I mean, you're gonna be starting right in front of me, and my mother's dead too. So
I'm not using my phone anyway.
I take that. I take that back.
Mark Judd, all you need is a
I know
wheel.
what they do with, like,
It's better with a wheel, but you don't have to have one. If you have an Xbox controller, you could figure it out that way. I don't recommend it, but at the same time, I'm recommending it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let a wheel stop you from playing iRacing. Seriously.
Hadn't ran an NIS race in a while, but I guess I know why.
Alright, Caleb, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Alright, going green next time.
because the way you down strong, that's why. You want to laugh at with you? Oh, God.
Yeah, the 600 is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know, right? That's right. I don't do the solid way.
iOS 13. Probably can't see that. Download and install. Let's see how long it's gonna take. I'm pretty sure that's my passcode.
Pace car's coming in. Be
Alright,
ready.
it's doing its thing. Alright, starting at the back of the pack again. Here we go. They're rolling.
Clear inside.
Green flag is out. And be patient on the start. Watch out for people spinning their tires and doing stupid stuff.
Ashley is now in the lead.
Alright, see you Pacific. Thanks man for stopping by.
Best lap in this session.
I don't think anybody's low. It sounds like they are though. I don't know what he's doing down there.
Place.
Oh.
That's a new fastest lap for Harvey, 20.2. The leader has just done 20.3.
How are we in 23rd?
P17.
Alright. Got some clean laps going. Nice, nice. I'm not pushing the car at all right now. Like, I'm just kind of chilling.
Adams is leading the race. P18. That lap time
Appreciate
was
you holding it up there,
20.8.
man.
That's your quickest lap in this session.
Just putting some rubber down.
Pace car's out.
And there's a pace car. Not sure where the wreck is.
Of course, the fucking retard.
Uh-oh, there it is, there it is. Turn 4, turn 4, turn 4. Check up, check up.
Checking up for a pace car coming off of 2.
You gotta let the pace car by, guys. Stop on the back stretch. Stop on the stretch. You gotta let the pace car by.
Yeah, guys, please just call out those wrecks because it's really hard to see around these corners sometimes.
Pace car in 3, pit road open.
All right.
34, how bad is my tailgate, bud?
The leader, Slade, is pitting.
Yes, I do have an affiliate promo. Oh, it's not a. Yeah, is it a promo code?
Bad. Spoilers.
I can't remember how it works, honestly. But yes, I do have the code thing that you can get for iRacing. So, referral code or whatever it's called. So if you sign up using my referral code, which I have to go find because I don't remember what it is or where it is. I don't know. I don't know if you get a discount or if I get a discount. I don't remember how it works, but there is a program like that for referring people. What up, Jordy Cuevas? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Flying Dutchman, welcome back, bro. This is caution number 2, by the way.
I'd say that was karma, huh, boys?
I'm gonna go ahead and pit this time.
Timber.
Engage the limiter. Box it in.
What car jack off?
Again, don't need
Three.
to.
Two.
I'm just pitting just so I can stay in the back. Perfect.
Perfect.
And for a little bit of practice. Gotta make sure that I hold the clutch in before pulling off, or I'll stall it, and we'll have to restart the engine. IFNG, what is the best racing game? Let's think. Well, my favorite racing game is iRacing. My second favorite racing game is Formula 1 2019. My third favorite racing game is Forza Horizon, whatever the newest one is. I always forget the number. But that's my top 3 favorite racing games. After that, did I get a flag or something? Why do I keep letting people pass me? After that,
Proud of yourself after that one, 13.
not sure. I really like Dirt. What's it called? Not Dirt. Dirt 2. Dirt 2 is really good. I would probably pick Dirt 2 after Forza Horizon. And then after that, Project Cars, and then NASCAR Heat 4. Not that NASCAR Heat 4 is a bad game, it's just there's a lot of racing games that are better than NASCAR Heat 4. There's a lot of competition out there for racing games. And thank you, Flying Dutchman. It'd be a huge help if you can keep track of when we pit, when we go green. Really, just when we go green is the most important. But yeah, keeping track of that is really helpful because I can't. Alright, so even though we pitted to go to the back of the pack, looks like we're still gonna restart around the top 20. So we'll just kind of, I guess, drive around and
That's all good. I was getting confused. I didn't know if you were trying to tell me.
kind of get a feel for it. Alright, yeah, 15th. I'm also not sure how long we can go on fuel. I haven't done a full fuel run yet, or a full tire run, so I'm not sure how long these tires can last, and I'm not sure how long the fuel can last. So there's a lot of unknowns. So hopefully we can figure that out if we can get a long green flag run and see how the car feels then. Alright, here we go. Going green this time by. Pace car is off. Leader is rolling, green flag's out. And IFMG, these are all real people, by the way. This is not AI. Man, there's a lot of people on track though. It is crowded. We did start out with 32 cars. And we're the last car on the lead lap. Ooh, don't hit me.
Tyler, where are you doing back?
Exactly.
Carlo. He literally tried blocking me and then still there. Still there. They're inside. Inside's clear.
I thought I was joking when I had him beat up.
Oh! Woo! How did we make it through that? Oh my god, my freaking heart dropped.
Which one? You talking about 13?
Woo!
I think he's in the 16 Tyler actually.
Wow. That happened fast.
Dude, I usually mute Tyler O'Neill. I don't know if y'all know who that is. I usually see him in here. Dude's annoying.
Yeah, like games with real people. You like
about that Tyler name.
NASCAR Heat 4 has multiplayer, but it's yeah. It's, I don't know, I guess it's good. We've only done 4 laps. Thank you, Mark. I knew a wreck was gonna happen. We had lap cars racing each other in the back of the lead lap cars. And
Everybody's elbows tired.
Did everybody see the results of last night's race? Every single split had more than 10 cars.
dang. Ouch.
The lowest was 16 and bottom split.
So they're talking about in the chat that the because they had this again. If you guys don't know, we're doing the NASCAR iRacing series, which is a specific series within iRacing where it follows the real life NASCAR calendar, and they have it every week, so it changes every week. But they have like a few different opportunities for you to do this race specifically. Like they run this track like, you know, every day, all day, but this race where it's this long, 200 laps or whatever. This one is only done at a specific time, so the Thursday at this time happens every week, right? And then there's there's a Wednesday night race, and there's also a Friday night race and a Saturday race. So, and they're at specific times. But anyway, so they're talking about in the chat. Oh god, I couldn't see. Back up.
You're such a fucking tool, 16.
But they were talking about the last night's race. There was the lowest amount of cautions in all of the splits was 10.
Nah, he damn acted like he was
and I think the most was 16, which scares me.
What's the deal?
And I'm only pitting just because I just want to stay in the back for a while.
With daddy's money, who knows?
And which I don't think is on. Judging after that last restart doesn't feel like the best idea anymore. So we'll just see. There's not a lot of cars in the lead lap anymore. There's really no reason to pit though. Like there's really no reason to pit. Like we could just stay out because it's going to be cautions over and over and over. So matter of fact, I'm probably not going to pit anymore after this. I'm just going to stay out and then put us in the front. So I just shutting the engine off to save fuel because we're not going to go back in. We're going to get another caution, another 3 or 4 laps probably. And then we'll see. I got four tires that time. And they're all the same set. They don't have like softs or hards or anything like that. So. But Richmond is considered a short track.
Pace speed is 50. Actually 60.
Kind of like Bristol and Martinsville.
Okay, Caleb, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Going green again on the outside this time. One thing I realized, I did left and right. Sorry, Dutchman.
Just a heads up, it's 28's going like 40, 45, so you ready?
One thing I noticed when doing a similar race to this last night in this car was that the outside line is really not where you want to be when it comes time to actually get racy. Like if you actually want to gain positions and stuff like that, the outside is not where you want to be on the restart. I don't know, just you don't have not a lot of momentum or something. I'm not really sure what caused it, but it doesn't really work out. So we'll see how it goes for us this time. Here we go. Restarting in 14th place. Green flag is out. Got one inside.
14th.
Alright, that wasn't a problem. One thing, whenever it comes from switching from NASCAR Heat to iRacing, is I have to remember that all these are real people. And I can't just run them over like in Heat. I mean, I can. They'll be a whole lot more angry than me. Like, they'll probably do a lot more to me than the AI did to me on NASCAR Heat. And it'll affect me a lot worse. So, uh-oh, we got one spinning in the grass. Pink car in the grass. And I don't think he's going to come back on the track.
Time was 21.1. Inside. Hold your line. Still there. The gap to Wise in front is now 1.0 seconds. He's still there. Wheel low.
What up, Roger? Good to see you, bro.
E14. Car low. Clear inside.
Yeah, these lap cars are, I feel like, the ones who are most aggressive right now. They're all trying to get their laps back. Got a car behind me with no freaking front end. And he's still faster than me. Yeah, that's upsetting. And pace car is out. Wrecking on the front.
Was the 16 involved?
And another one.
I don't have any damn grip on the top when they set up, and when that lap car decided to take the bottom there to let us by, I freaking lost it on them. Dude, you go the fuck on somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know who's
There's a
mad at
reason
who,
you're
but they're
still
already
keep
mad.
laughing happy in for the last 4
Yeah, that
months.
16 is tore up. And I think everybody's mad at him. I'm not sure why.
I don't know why y'all think that guy seriously. He's obviously just trying to get on everybody's nerves. I just quit talking to him.
But I don't know, everybody's mad at him for something.
Attention, guys.
So I would watch out for that guy.
Lead car's pitting.
Tires are 9 laps for on caution. Appreciate that. I don't know if we should pit or not. I'll pit, whatever.
Engage limiter. Box in. 4, 3.
Lucky dog coming right outside.
If we had done less laps, I might have stayed out. But since we did almost 9, 9 laps. Oh wait, 9 laps, 4 were on caution, so we actually did 5 green flag laps. Okay, I got you. Appreciate that. Thought I stalled it. It was so quiet. I was in second gear. Not gonna be careful. Not the speed. Speed limit is only 40 miles an hour. So lap 32, I'm really hoping that these guys figure life out. We can do some green flag racing for a while. This is why I haven't been really pushing it, you know? It's like there's no reason for me to actually race. Like we're just gonna get a caution again, or if somebody may cause one because I'm racing them so hard. Another thing about the NIS series is that the regular A class, which is the class that drives these cars. The A class is what drives this specific car.
Hey, 11, let me go.
But when we do the NIS race, it's a special race. So they allow anybody all the way down to C class to race it. And I feel like that's one of the biggest reasons why we get so many wrecks and so much variations of driving skill, because you not only have A class, you have B class, you have C class, people who are a whole lot less familiar with the car, less familiar with the way the car drives and things like that. And it also, you know, you learn a lot through the ranks and stuff like that on how to drive and what to do, what not to do, driving etiquette, things like that that you may not pick up if you're not in A class. And you may already know them, you know, but just some people, you know, they're still learning. So I think that's one reason why these races are not very clean. But I understand why they open it up. You get more people to register for the race, and you get a bigger, fuller race with having more people with more classes involved. But, you know.
Yeah, that was that messed up restart last time.
Tires will be 4 laps old on green. Sounds good. Yeah, so like caution laps don't really matter. So I mean they do. I want to know, like you're telling me already, but I'm just saying, like as far as like tire wear, it won't be. It's not a big issue doing 4 laps or however many laps you do on caution. So the thing I'm mostly concerned about is how many laps we do under green. So like last time we did 5 laps on the green on those tires, and our tire wear was 100%, so we didn't even wear them barely, except for the right rear, which looks like it's going to be what probably wears out the fastest. So it means we're going to be kind of slippery. Your town is Richmond. What's up, Infinite Nick?
Okay, Caleb, be ready.
Racing in your city. All right, here we go. Another restart. Nice. That's a pass. Up in the top 10. Uh-oh. Don't touch the yellow line. Yellow line is lava.
P9. Wow. That was at 21.3.
Thanks, Alex.
Uh-oh. Oh, nice save. Oh, no, he didn't save it. Never mind. Oh, I thought he was going to save it.
Careful, too.
What does the green represent? Green means go.
And the thing is,
what up, Danish? Good to see you. Welcome back.
Take tires. I mean, it's like fall off like 2 or 3 tenths.
Hey, 20 car, that was a badass save, bud.
Yeah, no, tires wear a lot quicker under green because we're like when you're under green flag, which is when you're actually racing. That's where you put the tires to the most pressure, and you see a lot of people are pitting pretty much every chance they get because the tire fall off is actually really high here, which means the tires, you lose time on old tires very quickly. Even if it says 99%, you're still maybe like a tenth of a second slower than you could be on fresh tires, and that tenth, it actually matters. So I like, I'm liking how the guys up front are driving. So I'm okay with staying up here in the top 10 for a while. I mean, that one guy spun out, but it was on his own, and it happens. All right, 21 got me.
Let out the air pressure in the right side, it'll be straight, and then it'll be fixed.
Yep, yes sir, all 4 tires at time.
I'll tell you one thing, our car was really good under the tiny bit loose off.
Would love to, again, get some driving going, but it happens. It'll probably be a while until that happens. We're about coming up on lap 40, almost a quarter of the way. The thing I do like about these smaller tracks is that when it comes to caution laps, the laps go by a lot quicker because it's such a small lap. You're only doing like a 40-second lap under caution. When you're at like Indianapolis, it takes like 2 minutes to get around that place under caution, and it feels like it takes forever. Tire pressure right now, we're running 20 on the left and 28 on the right. That is the tire pressures we're running currently. If we feel the need to later on, we could go up or down on either. And we can take a look at our tires. So again, 100% the whole way. So I mean,
yeah, but I got tires,
you can see that the heat, the top row on the bottom right shows 203 F, means 203 degrees Fahrenheit. So the right front was the hottest tire, which is normal, and then the right rear is at 191, and the left side is all 180s. So the higher the temperature, the quicker the tires are going to wear.
How's my spoiler looking now, 11? Just a little dent in the bumper. Spoiler looks fine.
Yeah, sure, Flying Dutchman, you can send it to me. I don't know if it'll be any use to me.
Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this
but
lap.
you can send it. I'm signed up with a website called VRS, and they do telemetry. And so I'm like, it's actually logging it as we do it. So it logs every lap time, every incident, pretty much most everything that I do on there. So every time I come into the pit, it shows how much my tires and all that stuff was. So technically don't need it. What's up, San Joe, Formula One? No problem, man.
Get ready.
Welcome back. All right, about to go green, guys. Again, restarting in 10th place.
Green, let's go. Tenth position. Got a car low.
Oh, he got his front end fixed. He has a fast car, man. Oh, they're wrecking.
Race car is out. We're under caution.
Good lord,
yeah. In the pits.
35, you're a fucking.
Oh my god, we couldn't get one lap in.
It looks like Russia has spun off.
Wow.
That was some bullshit.
And we're yellow again. Yeah, 16 is fast. I think he started up front and he got caught up in an early accident. He didn't have a front end at all. I don't know how they fixed it. Like, I've never been able to, like, I don't know. I don't get it. I think everybody's gonna stay out this time. We had literally one lap. Like, we went one lap and now it's yellow, so we're not gonna pit.
Technically on pace for a little bit over 30.
So I guess we'll just save some fuel. I can barely hear these people. 6 cautions so far and 46 laps. So pretty much half of our race so far has been caution laps. Well, every caution has been about 4 laps. 4 times 6 is man, I'm not good with math. At least not on the spot. 24, I think. Yeah. So that's exactly half. Oh, okay, yeah, so 7 counted one you were not here for, so that's even more. Jeez. That's 28. But this is what I expected, to be honest with you. Like, this is exactly what I expected this race to be. I expected the first part of the race to be full of cautions, full of chaos, just out here trying to survive. And then probably the last 100 laps we'll actually get to do some racing. So we got 50 more laps of pacing. And in the last 100 or last 60 laps, we'll probably actually get some long green flag running and get to actually drive for a bit. I guess my phone is done. Oh, I gotta accept the terms and conditions. So it hasn't even started. Alright, there we go. Update requested. See what it does. Confusing your own notes.
26, you got a mic.
Yeah, what's up?
Am I safe to assume I don't have a front end?
Technically, Flying Dutchman, you could be considered the crew chief for the race.
Yeah, you still
That's what
don't
the crew
have a
chief
front
usually
end.
does. Strategy and keeping track of everything going on. Yeah, I'm updating to iOS 13 right now. Is it like really different? Or is it like the same?
Hood wrinkled up.
Alright, one more to go until we go
wasn't one
green.
at all.
And starting 10th again, so we've really just been hanging out in 10th position.
Yeah, cool. All good. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you got past me last time we were green without it, so hopefully not this time though. But yeah.
I'm not worried about the speed. These things are ride with damage at a short track anyways. So just got to get these laps back.
Yeah, I tried to take away from it, but those guys didn't hit early on.
Alright, here we go.
Anyhow.
Yeah, the only way we're going to have to do is get a couple 15, 20 lap runs where everybody has to do it.
Right side, P11. Clear low. Car low. They're inside. Inside. They're inside.
There's another car.
21.5. Race car's out.
Another freaking caution.
My goodness.
32 hit the apron, couldn't gather it back up.
So I tried to catch the car, but the contact destroyed it. 10 forward, buddy.
So iOS 13 comes with the
You'll
new
get
dark
next.
mode, a new editing photo software,
we done
more
two
responsive,
laps yet?
and ease of Face ID. All right.
We're about, I don't know, I'm so discouraged with this.
Oh, it says that.
Yeah, you
on
guys
here.
all knew. We knew what we were getting ourselves into. Just enjoy the ride.
Yeah, we'll be pacing for a good 100 more laps, and then we'll race the last 50 out.
Lead car's
11 at least, as long as we keep getting cautions.
All
Nobody.
right, anybody else gonna pit this time? The no takers.
They've been passing me by staying out, but it tires me too much here.
All right, we still
We
have
didn't even go one lap.
23 people on the lead lap, so if we were to pit, we would drop all the way back there.
Lap older tires. It's worth a 10th or 2.
But it's just, at this part, I mean, we're in the top 10. Oh, we were.
That just
I'm
tells
not
me
sure
a
if we're
lot
in the top
about how
10.
much you know.
But we're right on the edge of the top 10, I should say. So anybody in the top 10, I wouldn't pit. I wouldn't recommend pitting. If you're outside the top 10, you have not much to lose. You can go ahead and pit and get some tires. So we're gonna stay out this
I
time.
know that. But then with the
Just keep
daytime,
track of how many
you
laps we
can
put on
also
these
do
in under green is what I want to know.
I'll see you in a lap.
We're putting a lot of yellow flag laps on these tires, which won't really affect us too much, but it's just the green flag laps is what is going to affect us.
Absolutely, sir.
Same here. You know, if you get to me, I'm gonna take you on Bob.
So it doesn't sound like a lot of big updates to the iOS 13. I don't know why it says it's going to take about 4 hours. There's no way it's going to take 4 hours for this to download. It has to be a joke. It says about 4 hours remaining. We got 2 laps. That's what I thought. 2.
I've been stranded laps down since this shit started.
That's funny.
I went from
Okay, it's now it says 5 hours, so that's not right.
Problem's gonna be if you lose multiple laps.
Yeah, but iRacing doesn't give you as much information as like NASCAR Heat. Like NASCAR Heat, if you want to know what your tire temperatures are and stuff like that,
to hit that 20 cautions like last time, so there's going to be plenty of opportunity.
you have to actually pit in, get the tires changed, and then they can tell you what your tire temperatures are. But on NASCAR Heat, you can see it live. What up, Dark Vid? Good to see you, man.
I've been blackballed twice for people not lining up right.
I'm excited about the dark screen now on the iOS 13. I already have a function on my phone where I can invert my screen. I have a button, like a action that I can do on my phone that'll invert my iPhone screen to make it dark, but it just kind of inverts everything. So a dark mode is something I've always wanted.
Come on, Bach, you got.
And dark vid, yeah, a lot of people are just not NASCAR fans or racing. Most of honestly, like I feel like most of the people who watch my live streams are not in the U.S. and the U.S. is mainly where the NASCAR people are. And then as well as I do a lot of flight simming, and most of the people who are sub to the channel are flight simmers and not racers.
It's alright.
Oh crap, we're going. Oh shoot, no we're not. Just kidding. Sorry. Oh, this is a mess. Are we 3 wide? Oh, this is not good. Sorry about that start. I really thought the leaders were going.
That's absolutely a protest.
Yes, Dick.
That's an easy one, too.
Who is crowded out here in Richmond?
Still there. Clear inside. Carlo. Still there.
Oh, we got one spinning.
Still there. That was clear inside. Got Carlo. Still there. Clear low.
Are you seriously blocking me?
Oh, we got a wreck ahead of us.
D8. Carlo. The lap time was at 20.0. Still there. Clear inside.
Protesting me for what?
Blocking. It's actually in the rule book too as well.
Wasn't blocking you.
Oh, another one. Another one bites the dust. Bro, I'm telling you, that's what I was talking about. Like, that happens so easy, though. Like, I can't make fun of them because it's happened to me before, too, in the past. And it's just coming off of these corners, the car gets so slick and loose. And it's really easy to spin these cars on the throttle coming out of these corners. Right here is one of the spots. And the same thing on the, after this turn here. Right here. Very easy to spin the car, so it's gonna be like that all race. and it happens to the best of us, you know. So it's really no shame. It sucks when it happens. Like, you really should expect it. That's how I see it. Like, you should expect it, and that's how you avoid it. Is you already know what's gonna happen. And again, I'm getting past because I'm really just not pushing the car right now. Like, I'm really not trying. I'm just like chilling. Like, I'm just waiting for the next caution to come out. Saving my tires, saving my equipment.
Position. The captain, Hawkins, ahead is now 0.5. That lap time was 21.2.
But I finally got some laps. Car feels a bit tight, but I think that's gonna be for the best. Oh, wrecking. Whew, alright. How many laps was that, Flying Dutchman?
I don't know.
We think Slade has gone off.
Another thing, if you could see the outside of these cars, you would see the brake pads heating up because we use a lot of brakes here.
All up right there, that right.
We're very aggressive on the brakes at this track. What up, GDC Gaming? Good to see you, man. I should play Minecraft. I will pass on that. Not saying I wouldn't enjoy it, because I actually might. There's a reason why it's so popular. But I'm alright.
I want to wave around. But I got a piss.
9 laps that time. Very nice. Oh, on this set. Alright, we'll definitely pit. For sure. Yeah, that start was just, I don't know, like, I don't know if I was like out of it. I don't know if it was me, but like for some reason it looked like they were going. It was a huge gap ahead of me. I thought that like they had already took off. I was like, oh crap, I gotta go. And so I freaking floored it, trying to catch up to them. And when I got to them, I was like, oh snap, they're not going. And everybody behind me already thought they were going, and so I almost got run over.
3, 2, 1. Through. Box now.
This guy freaking all in the side lane. So that run was at 7 laps. All right, good to know. Kind of crooked in the pits here, but we're all right. We'll swing it out. Like a freaking pro.
Just FYI, that car out of real pit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really liking how a lot of people are driving in this race, but I don't know if they're just fast or what. I mean, maybe I'm just being too conservative, but I don't know. I predict a lot of cautions in this race just because of the way people are driving each other.
I did not.
Like, a lot of people are racing like it's the last 3 laps of the race.
Not everybody thinks I want to finish and all this. I'm going to be an athlete on the lap, lead on the lap now. Mostly because of 14.
But thankfully, we're still here. We're still in one piece. We haven't wrecked yet. Hoping to make it to the end of this one. It was a freaking crushing defeat last week. Where did we race last week? Las Vegas. Had a really good race. And we're probably gonna. I think we had a chance to win last week. I can't remember exactly, but we had a really good race up until the last. I think we blew our engine at the last lap or something like that.
Thanks, Tyler.
Yeah, man, crew chief is very important.
Yeah, thanks, Tyler.
Man, how quickly y'all can
Hey, man, I'm needing to wave around for a while, dude. I mean, he didn't do anything to me necessarily.
I think some of these cars are starting to get back on them.
So we're still knocking on the door of the top 10. We might be in it. I don't know. We lost a position on pit road to that pink car ahead of us.
You're not gonna think that, but it's pretty bad.
But yeah, pay attention later on. Like if we get another green flag run like we just did, which was only 7 laps, but it doesn't take long for these brakes to heat up, and you'll see the brake pads on the front brakes a bright red orange color. I really thought I was gonna get run over on that last restart. That guy was on my outside. I was like, holy crap. He didn't move. He stayed out there. Like, he didn't slow down for me to pass him back.
Dave's a dumb one. We don't need to make them.
I think he was the one who wrecked too, because I don't even see him up there anymore. Unless he's behind us.
Okay, Caleb.
Alright, here we go, guys. Let's pay attention this time. Restarting in 10th, actually. Actually, I think he's up there in the front row.
Go, Ken. Go, Ken.
Alright, now we're going. Green flags out.
Inside, clear low. Caution line, clear low. Pace cars out, we're under caution.
Oh my god. We didn't even go around. Oh, and a wrecking still.
Holy, what was that about?
Ashley has just been
Brake
disqualified.
checked me when the caution came out.
And somebody got disqualified. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
16 and this potentially wrecking 14.
Let's catch up, guys, and figure out stuff.
He's DQ'd now. Didn't even make it halfway.
Well, I'm done, guys.
That sucks.
Enjoyed racing with you for a little while when I could. You're welcome for the DQ 16.
Yep. You take 14, you have a good day,
This has been a mess, guys. This has just been horrible,
Lead on
honestly.
Slade is pitting.
I'm very disappointed in the skill in this lobby. Very
That's
disappointed.
the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Look out for the pit speed
I've never
limit.
seen anything like that.
Definitely not pitting. We have no reason to pit. We didn't even make. We made one left turn.
I'm speechless, man. The 11, you're the fastest car here. You're sure probably gonna win this thing.
Ninth caution. I know. Triple Z.
Happens all the damn time.
All right, you can genuinely hear the
Yeah, we
disappointment.
saw
I
it,
really
man.
am disappointed in these guys. Like compared to the last what 2 or 3 weeks we've been racing
Yeah,
the
he
NIS.
brake checked me after the caution.
Like last week we had some really good racing. Like I really enjoyed that race. Week before that
Kinda
was
same,
Darlington or
right?
Indianapolis. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Indianapolis. Really good racing out there. And then the week
Probably
before that in
said me, we're all
Darlington,
probably
really good.
checking
And I've been
you.
just in general, I've been having really good
Race
races
lose for you.
on iRacing lately, and I've been like,
I'm not
even though I'm not like in the top split, like I'm not with the top guys, like, but even in around my iRating level where we are, there's been some really good
Exactly, man.
racing, and I don't even know the guys. I mean, a lot of these people I don't know. I don't like race with them all the time, so it's not recognizable names that I know. There's a few that I know, but most of them I don't.
Brake check people on
But
that's
yeah.
just me.
But I mean, again, like I said at the beginning, like, this is honestly what I expected. Whenever we go to a short track, a small track like this, there's not a lot of room on the track. It's really fast, but it's a lot of braking, a lot of places to make mistakes. And people just wreck each other, they wreck themselves, and that happens for, as we're at 75 laps now. So it's gonna, as I said before, probably gonna happen until like lap 100. 100, 150, and then finally all the people who can't drive, natural selection will take them all out, and then we'll finally actually get to go racing. Do I have a draft buddy? I do not, and this track is not, you don't really need a draft buddy at this track either. There's no drafting here. It's not fast enough of a track to do. The straightaway is not long enough, and it's not fast enough to actually get a drafting going. That's why you saw the guy earlier driving so fast with no front end. Like, aero is not that big of a deal, except for in the corners. You want a little downforce, but I mean, not that big of a deal apparently.
The restart after he made an ass of himself, talking like you are, like after that, the same restart after that, he dove bombed the crap out of me. Like, seriously, dude, you were just talking about somebody.
So the 16 car, the one that we were saying was like really fast, but everybody in chat in here are like complaining about. I still don't 100% know why, because I haven't seen him do anything, but apparently he's caused a few wrecks and raced people in ways that they don't like to be raced, and he's pissed a lot of people off out here. So, but he already got DQ'd at the end, right at the beginning of this caution. you only get a certain amount of incident points, and depending on what you do, if you hit the wall, you'll most likely get either a 0x or a 2x. If you hit somebody else, you'll get a 4x, and that's incident points, and I think you get a max of 22 in these races, and if you get more than 22, you get disqualified from the race and kicked immediately. So restarting in 6th place on the old-ish tires. They're not old, they're brand new. Let's face it, these are new tires. We just didn't pit. Gained a few spots by doing it. Here we go, going green this time by on lap 78. Good times. Oh, don't touch me, bro! He almost hit me, bro. He was right there. Oh, I almost got taken out by that dude. That's why I got off the throttle. I was like, hold on. Wait. Let me chill out. Uh-oh. Somebody's slow on the front stretch.
Inside. Last lap time was at 20.9. Still there. Clear inside. Car low. Still there. Right, Patrick. Hold your line. You're still there.
Yeah, I just want to do it, but
hold your line. Okay, Caleb. The next car is Hawkins. Hold your line. P10. Still there.
Thanks, Tom.
Inside's clear. Got car low. Clear low.
I'm trying to be nice.
Oh, the dive bomb from the 29.
Clear inside. Car inside. Clear low.
That's what I'm saying. Like moves like that'll get you killed. Those guys can just go on by. I ain't trying to. I don't want it that bad. Not yet. I could have easily blocked that move, but he would have ran me over.
Still there.
I know that by experience. Oh, they're wrecking ahead of us. Oh, big one.
Race car's out.
I couldn't even call it. I was trying to adjust.
The only reason we got loose there was because you were doing your best to box.
So who wrecked? The guy I was just talking about. Oh, that's so funny. You see why I don't race these guys? You see why I don't actually race these dudes? Like they out here racing like it's the final lap and wrecking each other. This is why I'm just racing. Like we chilling, we still in the top 10 easy because we just surviving right now. Yeah, they're a bit reckless. I agree.
Yeah, I just don't understand why people just diving in.
But people are they call it dive bombing. It's when like the hole is there. Yeah, the car hasn't gone down there, but you just drive in real hard on the inside of somebody and give them no choice but to give you the lane. That's called a dive bomb. Alright, so that was with like a couple laps, maybe 2 or 3 laps. I think we're gonna see people pitting this time, and so will we.
Good for you.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Activate limiter. Box in 4, 3.
And our pit boxes here in front of this car. Can't see it. Alright, there we go. What up, Raven? What are we doing? We like to call I-pacing. I'm actually looking forward to tomorrow, guys. We do some GT racing. There's no cautions in GT racing. Or in road racing. There's cautions, but there's only like sector cautions where you can't pass anybody, but not the same.
Can you stop sleeping?
You know the race is gonna be really interesting. I can't remember if it's next week or the week after, but Charlotte Roval, which is a Charlotte road course, they actually just changed it. They edited it. They edited it again. I don't know. I can't say it right. They edited it. They changed it. They changed it again this year, and so iRacing actually just updated theirs as well to match the real road course, which literally just updated. So iRacing, I think, was the first one to actually have the real one. I'm not sure if NASCAR Heat has the new configuration or not. I feel like they probably do. But iRacing now has a new configuration, and the real drivers haven't even raced on it yet. So we can race on it starting today. But I can't remember if it's next week or the week after. So it's coming up though soon. It's a really fun race to do. It's weird as heck, but it's fun. It's just definitely challenging. It's half oval, half road course. Oh man. And yeah, there's safety cars in GT Racing, but I mean on iRacing. On iRacing, there's no safety cars. Oh. Only like the formation lap. But after that, they don't use a safety car. It doesn't matter how bad the wreck is. There's never going to be a full course caution on road racing on iRacing. Sometimes I wish there would be, but I'm not sure what in the simulation would be a cause to bring out a full course caution. You know, when you can just reset your game and leave the track without needing an actual tow truck. We're not even freaking halfway. And it's been an hour. Or almost. Yeah, it's been an hour. Alright, gonna go green next time by from the outside. Restarting in 10th again. Like, I feel like I'm just defaulted into 10th place. Oh, that car behind me has no front end. Who is that? That is, it's 12th place. That's Patrick. Just so you know, Patrick, you have no front end.
Okay, Caleb, are you ready?
No, it doesn't matter. Because it's a short track. Ow, my wrist. Alright, here we go. These guys have been really aggressive on these restarts. He's all in my bumper. Really good start. See if I can get down to the bottom line here.
10th position.
Oh, overshot it. There we go. And let's get into a rhythm here. Again, if you're ever interested, you can always look on the bottom left of the screen right below my camera. It'll show you my brake and throttle inputs. You can see how I'm playing with the throttle in the turns. Oh, this 11 is on me though. Nice pass. He deserved that, I ain't gonna lie. With that, I'm telling you, man, that's how you know. Uh-oh, I think he's spinning. No, he's okay. That's how you know he has a good car. And that's also how you know that damage apparently doesn't matter out here at this track. Alright, go for it, 11. Go ahead and give it to him. And another one. Another one. I wish I could, like, make a queue.
I do too much road racing lately. I accidentally grabbed the gear, or downshift there on the instrument turn. One of the downshift was a third.
I wish I could queue up freaking DJ Khaled every time a yellow flag comes out. Another one.
Good job, though.
Someday we'll start racing. Alright, how many laps was that? 4? Alright, thank you.
26, I don't know what your deal is, but you came up into me. You came up into my lane, so you turned yourself.
I don't know what your deal is. I didn't say anything. I think it was a racing deal, but I don't know.
Caution 11.
Because you,
to pit or to not pit? A little bit.
I was trying to get around. It was coming to get around the
Don't go there. My pit box is right here, bro. He keeps cutting me off. And
you just reminded me of your comment at the start of the race, but yeah, it had nothing to do with you, dude.
Getting real fishy.
Okay, but there's no reason to attack my door on your pace.
I didn't touch your butt. Didn't get no zero, nothing.
Go look at the replay. Alright, buddy. I'm protesting you.
What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, you just hit me under pace, then back in, so I got on.
Oh, you said
too,
fisty,
so
not
have fun.
fishy. Or frisky.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy.
Alright, how about no more cautions from now on? Let's make a deal.
Pull the tape.
Go to the tape.
Yep, tape will be pulled, and have fun with your couple weeks ban, buddy.
Not sure what you're talking about, buddy.
One thing that's really annoying is that people I don't know if it's like this in the road racing side of iRacing, but it seems like on the NASCAR
that's what I noticed from
side of iRacing, that everybody is so quick to pull the what's it called? The report. the report was it no, is that what it's called? Yeah, report card or report gun or shot, whatever. Like they want to report everybody for every freaking thing.
There's some guys even getting together.
And it's like a lot of the stuff that happens is literally like actual racing incidents or stuff that people didn't do on purpose, but people just take it personal. I'm about to fall asleep in this race.
Okay, reminder, do not downshift on restart.
We'll be green at 9-7. Roger that.
I even got together with the wall one.
So, what is your favorite racing game? I feel like I might know the answer to this for you guys, but just curious, like, what's your favorite racing games right now to play? Like, if you just want to do some racing, what kind of racing are you wanting to do, and what game do you play to do it? I already mentioned what my favorite, what was my top 3, top 5 were. Alright, I know I don't like the 29. He's on my right side right now. He's been really sketchy all race. The guy behind me, the 11, he seemed to drive pretty well when he was right next to me, but he obviously has no front end for a reason. Alright, they're going.
I'm enjoying talking to you guys.
We're clear outside. Go, Mike.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's that?
Oh my god.
Inside. Clear low.
I'm like driving out of my mirror right now.
1 second, only 11. Reserve 21.6.
Oh, the 34 is all over the friggin' place. Oh, and now he's spinning. And there's a caution. We are racing to the cautions right now. Like, we're gonna, if we make it to the end, like if we just survive, make it to the end, we're gonna automatically get like a top 10, top 5, like automatically just from making it to the end. How many cars are left in this race? Started out with 32.
That's crazy.
On the lead lap, we have 18. There's still
Patrick, can you do me a massive favor and check my right side
a
of
few. There's still like 26, probably like 26 cars on the track. I think maybe 26, 25. Yeah, right at the moment, this has been unplayable. Yeah, you're correct. This race has been unraceable.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna stay out.
I'm at the wall too.
2 laps on green, thank you. Yeah, there's no reason to stay in.
Dude, I bet you could finish the race on the same set of tires right here.
You're halfway home. We estimate 82 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
That's how it was last night.
Yep, this will be my only NIS this week.
Thank you.
I won this split last night.
Living on cautions. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on cautions.
Ooh, halfway.
Take my flag, it's yellow, I swear.
8 more cautions to go.
Am I gonna do 2 streams tomorrow? I don't know. I might just do one. It depends. I'm also trying to figure out how I'm gonna do 2 races. I would have to do 2 streams because of the timing of them. Like the Le Mans race is at an even time, and then the other race in the Ferrari is at an odd time. So the Le Mans race is definitely not gonna finish in time for us to start the Ferrari race in time. So we'd have to wait a whole another 2 hours for that race to start again. So yeah, I might just pick one and just do it. So I'm thinking I want to do. What do you guys prefer, Le Mans or the other series, the Ferrari I did before? The Le Mans race is an hour. Like the actual race time is 1 hour, and then the Le Mans series is race time 40 minutes. And I think Le Mans is at Monza, and I'm trying to remember where the Ferrari's racing this week. I can't remember. I did a race the other day and I can't freaking remember. Oh, they're in Detroit, which is a fun track. I actually like Detroit. It's a street course, and it's very challenging, very bumpy. There's like no forgiving. Like if you miss a turn or if you mess up, the wall is always inches away, just like Monaco or Singapore. Speaking of Singapore coming up this weekend. Excited about that. Not that I get to actually watch it live, but I'm pretty excited just to Formula One to be going again. Alright, we're going to be the last car on an older set of tires, which is only 2 laps on the tires. But because we have older tires, or because the guy behind us has new tires, it gives you this confidence as a person on the tires to make you think you can do anything. So be prepared to see the 25 and the 29 behind me to do some freaking crazy ignorant stuff. So let's watch out for that. We've only done, again, 2 laps on these tires, so we're good. So I actually got on a break there before the start finish because I can't pass him on the inside until we get past the start finish line. And I didn't want to get a penalty. I would have got an instant black flag and that would have. Oh! 2 is wrecking. Oh, come on! Woo! We made it. We got a hit from behind, but we made it.
Checking up hard for the pace car. Checking up hard for the pace car.
Oh, we almost got wrecked out there. I don't know what our damage is going to look like from behind. Yeah, 2 cars just got loose all by himself. It was nobody's problem. I mean, nobody's fault. Just him. He just started spinning out, and somebody helped him around. He was probably gonna save it, to be honest with you. Happened to me many times where I was like, yeah, I'm about to save this car, and then somebody just freaking wrecks me. Yeah, it's always it always sucks. I'm gonna pit. I don't know if I have any damage. I'm gonna go ahead and take this time to fix it, because we did get 4x. I'm getting hit by somebody, and I want to check it out.
2, 1. Box now.
Let's see, and not only 10 seconds of repairs. It's probably nothing crazy.
It doesn't really look too bad at all, from what I can tell.
Alright, a few more seconds of damage to fix.
Watch the lucky dog, 9.
We made it through that, man. That's the second incident. That's the second close call tonight, or tonight. I'm pretty good at our wreck avoidance. I've definitely practiced my wreck avoidance. One thing, if you ever just starting out with iRacing, the first thing is 2 main things you have to learn when you first join iRacing. 1 is racecraft, how to drive the car, how not to drive the car. 2, wreck avoidance, and how to predict wrecks. And that comes over with time. One thing I'll give you a tip right now. specifically in NASCAR, but it's the same way in all racing. How far can you see right now? We can see all the way over there, right? It's about as far as we can go. Well, that's where you should be looking. Yeah, obviously you need to be scanning and looking right ahead of you as well, but you know where the track's gonna go. You've turned, like, we've done 100 laps here. I know where the track's gonna turn. So I'm looking like way down there. I'm looking at turn 4 already, looking at those cars, and that's how I'm able to see these wrecks happening before a lot of other people. And most people who have been doing this for a while, they do the same thing. That's the way you want to drive. You want to always look as far ahead as possible, because when a wreck happens, that gives you that much more time to react or respond to it and avoid it, and get on the brakes, change your line, whatever it is you need to do. And it's, I feel like it's probably more important in NASCAR because cars are driving a lot more closer together. And I mean, you can only do so much about what's happening behind you, especially when a wreck happens. And so yeah, I'm always, that's kind of where my eyes are looking whenever I'm racing in NASCAR. I'm always looking all the way down the front stretch. I'm always looking all the way down as far as I can see, to see what cars are doing up there, to see if anybody's wrecking, anybody's about to wreck, if anybody's doing anything stupid. Alright, going green on lap 110. And what did I predict, you guys? 100, lap 100, we're still pacing. We've been pacing this whole friggin' time. Alright, we're gonna be, what is that, 8th? I think we're gonna be 8th.
Is that hitting your head, man?
I think we got a slight bit of damage on the rear end. I think they might have pulled it out already.
Stop it.
And back to Flying Dutchman, what you were talking about earlier. I would love to see another Sebastian Vettel Verstappen battle. I would love to see Leclerc out there racing hard. I want to see Albon out there racing hard. Like, I'm excited, man. Like, F1 this year, or the second half of the year, has been really freaking good. Beginning of the year was kind of like, Hamilton wins again. You know, but now it's actually getting good. Here we go. Green flag's out. Or it's coming out now.
Inside's clear.
Oh. 29 got a little too close to the wall there.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Capitalized on that mistake.
V6. That lap time was 20.7.
So right now, my eyes are looking at the leader. As I go into the turn, my eyes are looking at the red and white car right there. That's as far as I can really see clearly. Looking in front of me. So I'm always scanning up there to watch what they're doing. So I feel like the red car and the white car could spin each other. Oh! Woo! Wow. That could have been bad.
7th position. Clear high.
Ay, that could have been bad. Nice save, 25. I almost took him out too, man. I had just a little bit of space to get underneath him. It's funny because I was just talking about how like somebody could wreck and somebody else wrecked. It wasn't the person I thought was gonna wreck. But again, it's scanning, so I still had my eyes. I was still paying attention to him. Obviously, he was right in front of me. All right, so we really don't know who's fast and who's not, to be honest. Like, we know like the people way up front, they're pretty quick. And there's another caution. What I was gonna say was we don't know who's fast because we haven't got barely any like laps to actually figure it out yet. I don't even know how fast my car really is. Like, I don't know if I'm a 5th place car, if I'm a top 10 car. Like, I don't know because I haven't actually got to try it. I've been just chilling, been riding around in circles, making left turns. I agree, Flying Dutchman. I would like to see some proper Vettel Verstappen racing. I don't want to see either of them crash. Like, I want to see some good racing where like neither person crashes or even goes off the track. Like, I just want to see like just good freaking solid racing, like good clean racing. You know, if somebody wrecks because they were trying so hard, okay, sure. That just means that they gave it their best until they ran out of talent.
The leader is pitting now. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Engage limiter. Box in 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Alright, on the mark, a little bit early. 6 laps on green, thank you for the update. Felt longer than that, right? Dang. If pit road wasn't ghosted, he would have wrecked him. He would have wrecked him hard. I don't know where he came from. Where'd the 30 come from?
Did we touch doors on the back? Somehow I have 10 seconds optional. I have no idea where I got it.
I never got any 0x or any contact at all.
You spent 6 of your 20 laps on those tires on green. Alright, wow, 20 laps on those tires?
I haven't hit anything.
Jeez, we spent more than half of this race under caution, which is sad.
That is weird.
Everybody else has got it.
No problem, Dustin, man. Thank you for keeping track of things. I think I can take care of it from here. Maybe we'll actually start racing now.
One guy checked us all up. I don't know, maybe then.
Car looks the same, like in the back. I don't know about the rest of it, but it looks all good.
Hopefully see you tomorrow. I'm still really proud that I actually avoided that 25 car when he almost spun out. He did a good job of saving it too. So good job to him.
Only 8 more cautions to go.
Only 8 more cautions to go.
We had a little glimpse of a long run there.
Our longest run was 10 laps. I think we're on caution 13 or 14 right now.
That's my friend. It's called pathetic.
Yeah, we had, so yesterday I ran the fixed and the open, and between the 2 races, I sat through 39 cautions and 200 laps of, no, 195 laps of caution.
That's why I don't want 6, because they're always talking first anyway.
We're going green next time by.
14 cautions. Okay. Sorry, I'm corrected. 14 cautions today.
Well, a lot of guys just got their lap back there.
And we're in, looks like we're 5th.
That is good.
Not sure what happened to the 29 car that I wasn't comfortable around, but he's gone. Alright guys, here we go. Once again, going green on 123. I drove it in hard. I'm gonna admit, I drove it in hard as heck. I didn't mean to go that hard. I didn't mean to throw it in there that hard. Oh, nice save, buddy. But I was in second for a second. If I hadn't touched that yellow line, I would have been able to get the drive off. Good night, Flying Dutchman. Appreciate you, man, for all the help. Oh, guy behind me, he's spinning. I think he saved it, but he checked everybody up back there. One thing I'm noticing as well is just kind of comparing iRacing to NASCAR Heat, because I've been playing a lot of NASCAR Heat lately. the sense of speed when in the cockpit of the car. That's okay. It was our turn. I knew eventually that was gonna happen. The sense of speed is so different. You don't have as much of a sense of speed when you're in this specific view. If you're on the hood camera, you have it, but in the inside camera, for some reason, you just don't get the sense of speed that you get outside. But on iRacing, you kind of feel it, for sure. I know I feel it anyways. He was not supposed to get by me. Was that the 15 car, Don? He's cool people. I've raced with him before. He's always been a pretty clean driver. And we're finally getting some green flags. Not sure how many laps we've done so far, but we're still going. Let's see how long it lasts. I feel like I haven't had enough practice driving up to speed. We've been pacing for so long. Yeah, that one time I think I slid all 4 tires going into turn 1.
Gap 2, can right, ahead is now 0.8. The lap time was at 20.6.
Man, did I not predict it?
You've just done 20.8.
Thanks.
The gap to can right ahead is now 0.9.
Sorry, man.
Race car is out.
Here we go again. Finally got some driving. No, that was a good 10 laps. Oh man, but I was saying I predicted it, like it was gonna probably be around the last 70, 60, I think I said 60, the last like 70 to 60 laps we actually finally get some driving going on and less cautions, or no cautions. I wonder what caused that one. Like, I'm looking to finish this race in like the next freaking 25 minutes, hopefully. Whew.
The lead car's pitting. Look out for the pit speed limit. Activate limiter. Box in 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Alright. I think that was like a 10-ish lap run we just got there. Oh.
Man, that sucks. I get pissed off.
Your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures.
When I get involved with somebody else, I don't like it.
We beat him. I don't think he really tried.
The leader is pitting now.
I'm sorry about that one, man.
See, I like it when you know, because mistakes happen sometimes, you know. And I like it when people actually apologize for their mistakes. Wow, only 13 cars now on the lead lap, and looks like possibly around 15 to 17, maybe even 20 cars on the track still. I'm not really sure who's still on the track, but only 13 on the lead lap at the moment. Started out with 32 cars.
Just so you all know, 30 did lose control of the car in the last car.
Hoping that little run we just got there is a little taste of a long run we could possibly get here. We can make it the rest of the way on fuel, I believe. We should be able to make it the rest of the way. So fuel is not an issue. Tires might be an issue. The fall off here is pretty dramatic. Alright, coming around 28, he's a lap car. Oh man, all this pacing is tiring me out. It's almost over.
Down low, 19.
I'm not sure where we're racing next week. I kind of want to know.
Okay, Caleb, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Yeah, where are we racing next week?
Roval.
The new Roval. That'd be fun.
It's actually pretty nice.
I can't hear anything that guy's saying.
Wait. Oh, you will.
Alright, what do you guys think? Where are we gonna finish this race? Are we gonna finish this race? So far, we've made it beyond halfway with just about 4x. Here we go, waiting for the lead car. He's in the control. He's going.
Green, let's go.
I believe they said somebody up front didn't pit. I'm not sure who that is.
Car outside. He's still there.
I gotta stop cutting down there. Slow me down.
Car outside. Clear high.
Oh, wow.
Outside. 5.
I have never seen a car do that before.
Harvey is leading the race. Hold your line.
I used up every single of my line laps right there.
You're outside.
Like the way your car, I can't explain it.
Car high. He's still there. Clear high.
Good handle race car. DRS setup.
Car high. Clear high. Car outside. Clear high.
We could pass this guy.
Car high. Clear outside.
So I think that's the person they were talking about who didn't pit or took 2 tires or something. Everybody else up here looks pretty familiar.
Hawkins ahead is increasing. It's now 0.6.
Ooh, nice save.
Lap time was 20.7.
So it sounds like the guy in second place is actually running the same setup as I am. I just assume he's probably pushing it harder than I am, but up to this point I've been pretty chill.
Car outside.
Saved it.
Clear outside.
Yeah, I just
Car outside.
drove in there a little too hard. Got on the brakes a little too aggressive there. And yeah, I was trying to push it a little harder, man. I was just trying to see if I could get a little bit faster.
Sixth place.
Car didn't like it too much. Hopefully I didn't damage the tires too bad. I only dropped back to 6th place, so hopefully we can get some of these spots back by the end of the race. About what, 51 to go here. Oh, gains. Gains. Heavy gains. I'm gonna start taking that high line. You saw that when I took the high line, I gained on him a little bit. Let's see if we can try it again. Real high, wide arc. Back on the throttle earlier. We're at half a second back. I don't know if that'll work in turn 3. Tires are still kind of new, you know, they're not too old. We can still kind of maneuver. Oh yeah, there it is. Look at this, look at this. Okay, maybe not. It felt like it. It feels like I'm catching them. It really does. Both of them. Yeah, on exit, I'm definitely faster on exit taking it high line.
P6.
Just gotta figure out this turn right here, 3 and 4. It's funny that they call it 3 and 4, but it's really just one turn. But I guess it's like that in all oval races. But yeah, slowly inching up to him. It's got to be smooth. And watch the drive off.
Thanks a lot.
Can't quite get to him. Kind of matching the same pace. I'm definitely faster up top like I was doing. Like I said, my arms are getting tired. Like I'm really gripping the heck out of this wheel. Probably too hard. I feel like it's a bad habit of mine to like hold on to the steering wheel super hard. Like I try to relax, but at the same time, like I'm really trying to be trying to drive hard. Forgot how physical this track is. We've been doing all those pace laps. Alright, I think I need to enter this turn a little bit shallower. Alright, he's letting them pass. I don't know why.
That was 20.0. The gap behind has increased to 4.2 seconds. Guy in front is Henryk. That was 21.2.
Oh, super wide. Here we go. Thank you, bro. Woo! What a save. Every time I pass him, I get loose in front of him. The last time he was behind me, I was like, the same thing happened. Let's go get this next guy. That's top 5 so far. This is so far the longest green flag run we've had so far. What percentage is my force feedback? I don't remember. I have to check. If you really want to know, I could check after the race is over and just remind me, because I'm gonna forget. I have it at a pretty comfortable level though. I like where I have it, because I like to feel everything. Like I want to feel the slippage of the tires. I want to feel the bumps in the track. I want to feel everything, so I can. The more you feel, the more you can correct. You know, to say like if a car is like whenever I'm losing control, I feel it in the wheel, like that right there. I feel it, and that's why I'm able to catch it before it gets out of hand. You know, before it gets out of control. But as far as my arms hurting, it's not because of the force feedback, honestly. It's more because I'm just like freaking gripping the wheel hard. Like I'm like I could probably choke somebody out as hard as I'm holding the steering wheel.
Thank you.
And I think we have a lap car ahead of that guy ahead of me. And we're also getting again, this is our longest run we've done so far. We haven't really driven this long with this setup, so we don't know what the car is going to do. But now I'm already feeling that the car is getting really loose on exit out of both turns, which it already did before, but now it's even more. That's why you see me correcting the wheel so much.
You've just done a 21.5.
So I gotta change my line, change the way I'm driving to adjust and keep some speed going, because I don't want to lose time. Well, I'm going to lose time no matter what, but whoever can manage old tires the best is going to be best in the long run. So I like this line here, going in wide. Definitely gives you a lot of speed going down the stretch. Just got to find out what that looks like in this turn.
Behind is now 1.5 seconds.
I don't think it's really high. High doesn't really feel faster to me.
Your engine temperatures are looking better now.
You can see I'm not even full throttle until we basically get the car straight.
The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds. Inside. Still there. Clear low.
Do the 100% feedback challenge? That actually sounds kind of fun. I think I've heard of that before. Never tried it. I think I have my force feedback like as high as it can go, like on NASCAR Heat. But other games I kind of have them, I don't want to say toned down. I just, you want it to feel realistic. You want to feel like you actually have some kind of automatic steering. You know what I mean? Even real cars have some power steering. Alright, all these cars are a lap down, so these are not for position.
Behind is now 2.1.
I think another reason why my arms are hurting because I worked out arms this morning. I just remembered, like, the places that I'm hurting right now are the places that I worked out this morning on my arms. So, pretty sure it's that. Oh, don't hit the wall. Don't hit the wall. Oh, I thought he was going to hit the wall. I really thought he was going to hit the wall and come back down and kill me. That's what I thought was going to happen just now. Woo! Thank you, sir.
Clear outside.
Kind of held me back for a little while, honestly. Trying to find a way around him there. Alright, we're in 5th. Pretty happy with that. And we have 24 laps to go.
That lap time was 21.8.
Lando Norris did it? Oh, that's funny. I gotta say, I like that Lando Norris has been doing Twitch streaming. I like that a lot. I like that we have a real driver out there doing, like, driving games. I think that's pretty cool. Oh man, my arms are so sore.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to try it now. The 100% feedback channel. I don't know what the heck that would feel like. Maybe I can do it on F1 or something with like maybe Project Cars, something like a road course of some type.
Behind is now 1.8.
What up, Trap Geeks? Your bed is not your priority, neither is mine. Oh, my arm is actually hurting. Whenever I take my arm off the wheel, it actually hurts. Alright, let me relax my hands, maybe. Maybe? Can I? Am I allowed? I'm not racing as hard now.
That lap time was 21.6.
You really shouldn't do that, honestly. Like it's not good to hold a death grip on the wheel. That's actually bad for your hands and fingers in the long run. Woo! On for the ride. Bet those brakes are super hot right now. Super hot fire. Alright, we're getting caught again by the guy behind us. I don't want to lose too much time goofing around back here.
Car outside.
What up, First Officer Haza? Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, those tires are going. They're going quickly. We had 2 seconds on 6th place. Now we only have 1.2. It's got to be mindful of the oil on the track, which is what it feels like.
The gap to Canal behind is now 1.0.
The guy ahead of us has opened up a pretty good gap on us. Alright, let's speed up here.
I blew up.
I see smoke on the front stretch. Somebody lost an engine. Please don't pull out a caution, bro. I couldn't get the car to turn.
Got a car outside. Still there. We're clear outside.
He is now less than a second behind us. We have a lot of laps to go.
The lap time was 22.0.
Would like to stay ahead of this guy and secure a top 5 finish. I'll be very happy with that, honestly. I'll be very happy with the top 5 finish. 6 would be unacceptable. You can see me kind of shuffling the car up to the wall. It is that slick. I don't know if you can hear the tires screeching, screaming. Change me. Wow, 4 seconds is the gap ahead now. Up to 4th place.
Stay out of the way, dude. You've been a nuisance this whole race. What are you doing?
That lap was at 21.8.
It's going good, by the way. Whoever that was that asked. Now it's going good. Just as I predicted in the very beginning of the race, we basically had 100 and, I don't know what, 20, 130 laps of wrecks and cautions happening. Once we survived that, now we have the final 60 or so laps to actually race it out with whoever's left. So, and we just happen to be in 5th at the moment trying to defend it.
Harvey is now leading.
It's not easy because the car is on old rubber. The track is getting very slick and it's getting really hard to drive. 10 laps this time by. 10 to go, 10 to go. Kind of have to dirt track it all the way around here. Kind of drifting. Get around the track. He's half a second behind now and incoming.
B4, got a car outside. Still there. Hold your line.
On the back.
Got a car high.
And that's gonna slow us down, making us run that bottom line like he just did.
Clear high.
What is this guy doing?
Car inside. Clear low.
Frickin' 29.
B5, that lap time was 21.9.
Negotiating through traffic, man.
B4.
Oh. What? Whew. Alright, he's a second behind us. A couple lap cars ahead of us, and ahead of him, that third car ahead of us is for position. I don't know if we're gonna get him in 5 laps. He's 3 seconds ahead, but we are catching him. He was in second place, probably used up all his tires, and now he's slow as crap. It happens when you overdrive the car over and over and over and over for 50 laps. Eventually that car's gonna be like, nope, not gonna turn anymore.
Alright Caleb, you're in the sky in. The gap's now 2.9 seconds. The lap time was at 21.8. Push now, we can catch this guy.
Yeah, we're catching them. We would need more time. And yeah, still have a lot of laps left of fuel, so if we actually had a real long run, we could have gone, okay, wasn't expecting him to let me by. We probably could have gone like maybe 80 to 100 laps. Oof. Like 80, probably like 80 laps on a tank of gas. Probably would want to pit for fuel, not fuel, for tires before 80 laps, I'm sure, but you know, I don't know. Alright, 3 to go. Can we finish under green? As I drift out of turn 2. Your boy is fighting the car. He's still 2.8. I don't think we're going to get him unless he wrecks himself.
Was at 22.0.
We don't have enough time to catch him.
Canright, it's gaining on you. The gap is now 1.1.
Line. Line.
Alright, white flag is out. Final lap here in Richmond.
P5, white flag. 1 more to go. You've just done a 22.
Exactly what we've been wanting all race is some racing.
Good job, Night Car.
Not really racing anybody in specific. Just racing ourselves, but still.
Good win,
Finally got some driving going on.
Good win, then.
Fireworks are popping.
Thanks, guys. That was fun.
And that's a 5. Top 5 finish, 5th place. I'll take it.
Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
I will take it. I'm happy with that. Look at those fireworks over there. Ugh. My arms. My arms. Good race, guys. There at the end, that was fun. I wish we could have done that all race long. That'd been nice.
Watch your speed. Engage the limiter. Box in. 4, 3, 2.
Checker, checker.
Box now.
Oh God. Woof. All my bones popping. All right, first officer Haas. I'll see you next time, bro. Thanks for coming by. That's a close up. Whew. All right. Well, that was a race. Ended right on time. But that was a lot of nothing happening in this race. I feel like a lot of nothing happened. What up, V1 Venza? Good to see you. Welcome. Not a lot of action, honestly. Once we kind of got going, Oh, I wish it was donut time for us. Donut time for somebody else. That's crazy. We're the 23 again. Last week we were the 23 car. And this week we're the 23 car again. I'm gonna rewind to see if anything ever happened. Let's see. We can take a look at the laps. And we can actually see that last run by our lap times. You can see 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. How many laps did we go green? Looks like we probably went from lap 140 or 139. So 139 to 200 was completely green flag. Wow. So that was however many. You can add that up on your own. V1 Venza C28 or TBM for X-Plane 11. You can't decide. I will say TBM, buddy. Well, it depends what you want to use it for. As far as like an add-on in general, TBM is better, but make sure you get the hot start version. Don't get the Coronado version of the TBM. Make sure you get the hot start version of the TBM. But if you're looking to use like FS Economy, something like that, see, the 208 might be a better choice if it's your first aircraft, but I prefer the TBM because it's a better quality aircraft. But man, my arms are sore. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. You guys who were able to make the first stream as well. Really do appreciate it. 26 was all over the place, wasn't it? Where was the restart? I think it was here. There it is. But yeah, I appreciate you guys as always. There we go. So the camera goes looking for. I was happy to finally get some actual racing going, man. It was frustrating. The whole first half and a quarter of this race just pacing around at 40 miles an hour. But good race, and I'm done for the day. I'm done racing for the day. Tomorrow, if you want to come back, come by. We'll be racing the GT series. I guess we'll be doing Le Mans is what you guys wanted to do. So we'll do Le Mans. If I can do 2 races, I'll do 2. But most likely we'll just do Le Mans and leave it at that. And I'll be doing the other race on my own. I'll be racing the Porsche 919 RSR or the 911 RSR. I can't remember which 9 it is. But it'll be fun. So I need to get some practice in so I don't wreck out tomorrow because I wanted to actually do well in that race. But you want to do the FedEx feeder for 208 or the TBM for fun. I still recommend the TBM. It's a better add-on in general. But the 208's a great plane too. So honestly, it's good to have both. But if you can only choose one, I would choose the TBM. But eventually, you need to have both if you are interested in both. But hopefully that helps you in some way. If you have any more questions, guys, you'd always hit me up on Discord or on Instagram. What time will I be on tomorrow? Probably my normal time. So 1500 Zulu? Yeah, should be my normal time. If not, then just look out. It may be a different time. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to update you guys if I can. Sometimes work gets busy and I can't really communicate like I want to. But anyways, as always, guys, you guys are amazing. You are. Thank you so much for sticking with me through 200 laps, 150 laps of cautions. I'm surprised I made it through it a week. We just survived though. Only got 4x. Let's see. Only got 4x. Yes, we did. 4 out of 22. So good stuff. That 15 gave us a run for our money at the end of that race. But see you guys. 3 choices. Give up, give in, give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time. Next video.